Yogrishi Vishvketu ji, thank you so much today for joining us from Rishikesh. And we are so blessed that in the morning I'm talking to you today. We all know that the problem of COVID has put the world almost on a halt, and it's happening to humanity. It's not only affecting people on a health wise, but it's also affecting people psychologically, mentally, financially. So there are a huge amount of impact as humanity we are going through this problem of COVID. It's our responsibility given by universe to heal people, to bring wisdom and bring some knowledge to people so that they can wisely go through this ongoing problem. And that's the today's our topic, that how this COVID is bringing problem and what is exactly a problem, or it's bringing some solution towards. Whenever there is manthan happen, wish comes out and amrit also comes out. And, so what is wish in this and what is amrit in it? So I have few questions to ask you, and I definitely wanted to seek your wisdom on this.
Thank you very much. First, I want to be grateful to be with you and to every listener who's listening this program. I'm very grateful to share my experience and wisdom to all of you. So about myself, I'm doing yoga practice since a very young age. Has been over 40 years to practicing, and I began 4,000 teachers we have trained from this tradition. Since I went to Canada and different countries 20 years ago, so then seeing that time and growing up into the Gurukul, very remote area, and so that's why the very shocking to me, and that how fast is happening. Like in 20 years, speed is become like a 3 and 4 times more faster the way of we are living. So speed of the things is become faster, but we are not enough grounding or enough strong to process that speed. So that speed is become so fast, even we become a little bit disconnect from the nature. So this body is made by 5 elements, simply, and is owned by 5 elements. So we are not owner of this physical body. We are only user. If you use this body in right way, a right way means you have to be harmony with the nature. And if that's not happening, sooner and later, nature is going to give the lesson or just give the warning. So I see this thing is going on right now about coronavirus is the nature is trying to giving warning to us. You need to learn to live with the nature. You need to learn being the human being, not machine. Not just the fast. You can't process. We can't process that fast things, what is going on right now. There is an opportunity to people to go in, and that is happening as many people I talk every day. People in one way, something feeling things are not working, but something inside, they feel appreciating this because they're looking inside how we were living our life, had no time with the family, had no time with themselves, had no time their habits to their passion about something. They just have no time. Now everybody is having a time to do yoga, everybody has time to do writing, everybody has time to spend time with the family, everyone have time a little bit to become a creative. So for me, I don't see this is a problem. I see this is actually for human being is a lesson. A lesson to return back to who you are. And it's just bringing your true self into the world. So for that, in yoga tradition or in Vedic tradition, there is so many information available how to live life with the harmony. So I'm going to talk to a little bit about I mentioned you about building the happy, healthy immune system.
Coming to the point which you raised, that how the speed has increased now, people are going faster and faster without giving break to their thought process, without giving break to their food style, without giving break to digital connectivity. They are connected all the time without giving break to their thought process. They are not even stopping to think what they are thinking. They are not observing what's happening. So there is definitely reason this speed is increased, and that's, we see the speed of disease also increase same way. The earlier the disease used to have very slow, but you see the speed of disease spread, like within a month it spread. So I think speed is the new game of universe. Big question always comes. In fact, they're one of the biggest questions science is still trying to answer, that what is universe, who am I? So where this speed and where is this universe is taking us, I just want a small liner from you.
Yeah, so that is the speed. What the speed is increased last 20 year or 10 year, 5 year, last 2 year, getting faster and faster. Speed is not a problem. Problem is that we are prepared for that speed, that we can take it. So speed is increasing external world, but speed has not increased internal world. So that is like a become a contradiction each other. So speed is going outside faster, but you are getting disconnect every day from yourself. And that is the big challenge. And as you said, in Vedanta, Upanishad talk who you are. And the answer is comes, Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi means I am infinite expansion. I am not a small thing. I am infinite expansion, Aham Brahmasmi. But is not talking about the limitations of the what we do in external world. This is internal world message. When you have that feeling, Aham Brahmasmi, then you reach actually totally different level of the experience with that speed. That speed, what is happening, you just become witness. You become like you're watching a movie. Imagine watching the things like 3 hours, one movie can show the one person whole life in 3 hours. So that's exactly happening when you become connected to the Aham Brahmasmi. That's Vedas, Upanishad, Yoga, everyone is talking. When you have that connection, so this speed, this Maya is become playful.
So how do you see the COVID happening now? What humans should do to experience, or I am Brahma, or I'm the universe, I'm the creator, and I'm also the experiencer, and I'm also the person who is living into it. How people can actually this time connect with their own self, because we are seeing people not from the mental health point, but physical health also moving down.
Yes.
And how can we use mindfulness or meditation and yoga at this time more productively? Maybe there is a better way to use than the normal days we use it. A normal day we do some routine, but there any specific things which yoga or Vedanta talk about, and such kind of calamity, what should we do? Then it's said that difficult time needs different measures. So what are the different measures shall we take?
So yes, so appreciate last part of the Gayatri mantra. Dhiyo yone prachodayat means simply give me that intellectual to I can face everything without hurting myself and surrounding. So that is really powerful time right now, is because there is a fear, this is all kind of thing is coming, and we need to build ourselves strongly. No matter virus is here or there, anywhere, when you are When you are internally strong, your immune system is strong. When your digestion system works better, your immune system is better. So these are very related to each other, your digestion, immune system, and your willpower. Willpower builds your immune system, very simple thing. And this willpower only will come when you are connected to your true self. I always tell is in Vedas, Upanishad, and Yoga Darshans, everywhere is mentioned, you are Ananda Swarup. You are your Atma Jyoti. So you are light, and light have power to clean up all those obstacles. Is physical or mental or emotional or spiritual. Ananda Swarup, you are the form of the bliss. No matter when you are vibrate your best, you are Ananda Swarup. You are form of the bliss and Sat Chit Anand. When you are in the form of the vibrating your best, then you are the representing universe in you.
The biggest problem comes when the person is going through problem, because when you are in the problem, then sometimes these things do not come so handy, doesn't help. Like somebody has lost some business, somebody has lost his job, somebody has lost his livelihood. You saw people traveling from hundreds and 100 kilometers carrying small children. These things, if we tell somebody that, okay, you practice at this time, this thing usually doesn't come. I've been asked to talk on many such subjects, and recently I came a request and talk to people who have lost somebody, who have lost someone near dear. Now, give us one way that how can people in this time of difficulty, when people are going through difficult time, that's true. Humanity has not seen such kind of a time. But what are the simple 2-3 ways people start practicing so they don't have to go through that, the whole pain what they are going through now?
Yeah, that is what is happening, and things is happening in people's life. That is quite unfortunate. But there is a few tools. So yoga provide the tools. It's providing physical tools. You can work directly on this physical body. Yoga also provide tools for your mental body. Yoga also provide the tools to your soul. But those two tools, like a just very simple things, pay attention on your breathing. That's one. If something is going on, if something happened, definitely something is going on. So for that one, breathing, deep inhale, deep exhale. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale in your belly, exhale from your belly. When that is happening, so automatically chemistry of the body is changing. Chemistry of the brain is changing. So when that change is happening in your body and brain, then you can able to see things a little bit more clear. But before, when you are in the problem, is very difficult to even to think about. It's just like Arjun. Arjun become depressed in the front of the war, front of the Krishna, and Krishna is keep telling this story, this karma yoga, jnana yoga, bhakti yoga, sannyas yoga, and he said, I don't understand what you're saying. This is too much, I can't handle. And that Krishna said, just okay, chale vate chale chittam, nischale nischale bhave. Okay, forget everything, just pay attention on your breath. Just inhale, exhale, and just watch that one. Inhale and exhale. So that's it, and it does simple technique, but very big impact in human being. In human being physiologically and also his mental body. When that is happen, then the next thing you can add, simple thing in there, Soham mantra. Inhale, so, exhale, hum. Inhale, so, exhale, hum. Then it's just making a space in you a little bit more and more and more.
Thank you so much. This is definitely, I think this is a Bij mantra for going through a difficult time. And And breath is one thing, is you cannot stop. Even if you are grieving or not grieving or you're happy, breath is going
Yes.
on by itself. It's just we need to pay attention to the breath. And that's, I think that's one of the most fabulous tool universe has given to us, that we can, any pain, any misery, we can actually
Yes.
easily cross if we have that setu of our breath. So I usually call it breath setu or swas setu. So you can actually cross any difficulty through that setu if you hold the hand with breath. Thank you so much for this thought. There's a lot of role of food. You see that a lot of people now getting vegetarian. A lot of people have stopped eating meat. There are no alcohol available because all liquor shops are closed. So it's sometimes, you think this is something like by force, universe is telling you to change your lifestyle?
Of course. This is the like a nature have its own way to correct human being. Mhm. And that's what is happening. If you don't correct yourself, nature will take you out from the nature, because this body is the part of the nature and nature is the owner. If something does not match, not harmony with the nature, you don't exist sooner or later. It's a simple thing.
Yes, definitely. One big question comes to my mind all the time. In the Ashtanga Yoga, people started to do with asanas. They do not understand what's the importance of yam and niyam, which are the foundation of any behavioral shift, or even for the meditation or mindfulness. So without understanding yamas and do's and don'ts in their life,
Yes.
they say, okay, we will do it, but let me do the breath first, or maybe do the asana first. So they're more emphasizes on physical exercises, or maybe some people now understand the role of pranayama now. But what's the role of yamas and niyamas are not very openly discussed, and people are very averse to discussing yamas and niyamas. What do you think, is that very important part, or how do you take that?
So that is what is happening in yogic world. A little bit happening in jungle bumble. People talking things and does not make sense, or just trying to doing things what is only convenient for them, and taking things. So then they are not actually doing the yoga practice. They're missing lots of things. Yoga is not just one thing, do the asana and that's it yoga. That's what's the message is going out right now in the world about yoga. Or you just sit down, then it's become you Buddhist, and then that's it, thank you, doing the Buddhist meditation. So those things are divided somehow in society. But yoga is the whole system you put together, your philosophy. You need to know, understand, aham brahmasmi, who you are. So that's the curiosity is begin right away for your soul. And that is become a journey. And when you say the journey, if I say I'm going to Canada next week, right? So I have the automatically idea what I need preparation. I need my visa, I need my passport, I need my ticket, I need my bag, I need this. So there is a preparation, right? Exactly, yam and niyamas is the preparation for the journey, internal journey.